All right, everybody, welcome back. KJCR, JimmyChurchRadio.com. I am your host, Jimmy Church, for SyndicatedNews.net. Shoot us an email to Jimmy@JimmyChurchRadio.com. You can follow us on Twitter @JChurchRadio. Live in the studio with Hilton J. Palm, Charlie the Sheckinator Sheckman. All right. I don't like Jim Boeheim. Great coach. Never liked him. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Never liked the guy. After that press conference, after their beatdown of Eastern Michigan last night with Syracuse, he had to face the music and step up to the press. His attitude, his arrogance, conceited, self-centered, cocky, narcissistic, completely blind and oblivious to the world around him. Sounds like I'm talking about myself, doesn't it? I really don't like this guy now. I tried to avoid the parallels to Penn State, but he is acting like the administration at Penn State. He's acting like Joe Paterno, and he's putting Syracuse first. He's ignoring the facts of everything that's around him. He is only concerned about himself. His attitude and his answers to the questions at that press conference just says everything as clear as can be. You cannot act like that, Mr. Boeheim. The quotes that have come out of this press conference, we're going to play a couple of them here in a second. Just, they're mind-blowing. His body language will freak you out. If the accusations that have been put forth by these victims and the phone conversation that was recorded with Lori Fine, if all of this is true, Jim Boeheim is just saying the wrong things. He thinks he's got job security. Listen to this quote.
I've never worried about my job status in 36 years.
Really?
Many years I didn't have a contract extension. I didn't have anything. When I worry about that, I may have to get a job with you guys. I've been here for 36 years, and I've never worried about anything.
When you have that attitude, everybody can be replaced, Mr. Boeheim. Everybody. And when you start walking around with that attitude, you're the next one fired. Everybody can be replaced. I don't care how much money you make for a company. I don't care. Company's worth $100 million. You're bringing in $50 million. You can get fired the next week. The next day, your father could die in a car accident. You go to the funeral, and you come back to work. And you go, man, I just got back from my father's funeral. Yep, that's right. You know what? You're fired. People don't care. He actually thinks he's been there for 36 years. He's never cared about anything. It's unbelievable to me. His arrogance, how he can stand up there and he knows the questions are coming, and he wants to pass out. You know what? This is my statement here, and if you didn't get it all, everything that I just said, boom, here you go. Read it for yourself. There's a paper. It's arrogance. It turns out. And he keeps saying, not on my watch, on my watch, on my watch, on my watch. You know what's on your watch? Bernie Fine's house is across the street from your home. Not down the block. Not around the corner. His driveway touches Bernie Fine's driveway. And apparently they've been marching kids in and out of that house.
There is no ball boys that travel with the team, and there never has been. No ball boys as a ball boy such. We've had 1,500 in the 36 years I've been here, approximately.
And you know them all.
Some girls, so It's not exactly accurate, but in the neighborhood of 1,500. And the only actual ball boys that I know of that have traveled with the team are my sons. People have been ball boys, and then they've moved in and gone on to be other things in other places. And it's not unusual for tournament time for people to travel with our group.
Exactly right. Who were those? Who travels with the group? If they weren't ball boys traveling with the group, then what is Bernie Fine traveling with? Did you ever ask yourself that? Why is Bernie? Do I recognize that guy that's with Bernie now? Wasn't he a ball boy back in Syracuse? What's he doing in Bernie's hotel room? What's he doing traveling with Bernie? Why is he on the plane? Why is he on the bus? Who is that guy? And then you're out raking the leaves in your front lawn of your home, and you see him walking in and out of Bernie's house.
They're not ball boys, though.
Not in that capacity.
They're not ball boys.
Well, then what are they? What are they? You're saying they're not ball boys. It's arrogance. Somebody is lying here. It's incredible to me. And to see him up there talking about his job security, talking about the investigation that is currently ongoing. And by the way, I want to comment on that really quick. He's talking about, again, he's hiding behind the legalities, behind the facts, just like Joe Paterno. It's kind of crazy how these parallel each other. He's trying to hide behind the facts, and he's hoping this investigation is going to get stonewalled. It's not going to go anywhere. Well, I'm sorry. The Secret Service, the U.S. Attorney's Office is involved. They'll get to the bottom of it. But he's hoping that it's going to go nowhere so he can back up and say, see, didn't happen on my watch. Didn't happen. Well, you knew something was going on. You knew this. He's been your friend and confidant for 50 years. You live across the street from the man. You know the comings and goings of his house, just like I know what's going on at all of my neighbors' houses in my neighborhood. And the neighbors in your neighborhood, you know what's going on. You know the weird guy that lives down the street. You know the cool guy that lives across the street. You don't talk to the guy to your right. You talk to the guy to your left. You know what's going on. And he is just hoping, and he is praying, that this investigation somehow gets stopped. Somebody gets discredited. But your best friend's wife, my friend, dropped some bombs. She used language that nobody uses. I don't even use that language. It's hard for me to listen to. And she lives across the street. They were both doing the same children. It's incredible to me. Jim Boeheim, you need to back up and just go, dude, yeah, it was on my watch. I accept all responsibility. I'm stepping down before I get fired. I'll be back right after this.